Hey everybody. Well, my morning didn't start off too good. I was on the way to a couple car shows and I got into a little bump up not too far from my house. Apparently the bolt that goes from my brake pedal to the brake master cylinder push rod, the nut on the end came off and the bolt fell out. So, in a way I kind of got lucky that this happened at a stoplight near my house. I got it back at the house here. Really only damage I see that I done was I bent a couple brackets and it looked like I messed up my grill shell a little bit, but you can see it here. I believe I can straighten it out and get it all back on there. Not exactly perfect because it wasn't perfect before, but so let's see what we can do with this thing.
All right, I got this thing straightened out as best as I could, so you can see it. It did take a pretty good little lick there, but I got it worked out. I mean, it's going to be a rat rod, so it don't really matter. So it'll work. And I guess now I'm going to work on this grill. It might be a little tricky to get these spokes out. I might be able to pop them out with a screwdriver or something, but they really didn't get messed up. They just kind of got bent. And I'm going to put new hardware in the back of this thing also. So I got this grill straightened out, and it's pretty straight, good as it's gonna get. Wasn't too hard, just a little bit of pressing on it really. And you can still see the mark or the scuff where where it hit the bumper. But what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna take a Scotch-Brite and go over this whole thing and kind of take that out of it. And then I'm gonna go get me some new hardware, get this thing put back together. Alright, I got my lights back on the grill shell. It's pretty much complete and it's ready to go back on. So I'm going to take this thing outside and see if we can't get this thing bolted back on. I might have to do a little bit of tweaking to this thing. I might have to do a little bit of tweaking to the brackets that hold it. But we'll see once we get it on there. Alright, here's the solution to my brake pedal problem. So I got a 3/8 bolt, grade 8, fine thread. I got a washer. I got a lock washer I'm going to put on here. And I got a nut. And what I did with the bolt is, I took it over here to the drill press, drilled me a hole, so I can put this cotter pin in there. And I think that'll be a little bit better setup than what I had. I'll at least keep that nut from coming completely off like it did before. Alright, so I got a new bolt in, got it tightened down, and the cotter pin in, and hopefully we won't have any more problems out of this bolt. So here you go. Grill shell's all nice and installed. Radiator's back bolted up. Everything looks good. It wasn't perfect before, it ain't perfect now. But it fits pretty good. Alignment's pretty good with the lights and everything. Done a little bit of work down here, put some new rivets in. Got that fitting a little better than it was before. Before I take this thing back out on the road, I'm going to go over from top to bottom and check out everything. Make sure everything else is good so we don't have no more problems when we're driving. Thanks everybody for watching. And if you're not already, make sure you follow me on Facebook and Instagram. You can see a lot more things there that you can't see here.